Welcome to the Been There Doing That podcast. I'm Robert Scrivener.
And I'm Gayla Scrivener.
We left the 9-to-5 grind, downsized, and our goal is to have freedom to live and to work from just about anywhere.
Welcome to the Been There Doing That podcast.
Such a beautiful podcast it is.
Robert, what kind of technical difficulties did we just have?
Oh, well, we had a...
You couldn't hear.
I couldn't hear.
You couldn't hear the Zoom recorder working at all.
No. You want to know why?
Well, you know how long it took for you to figure it out? That's the more important question.
Yeah, it took me a while. It took me a wee bit. But I got to technical difficulties all strangled out.
Strangled out.
Yeah.
Tell the folks what you realized in an epiphany
Well,
just now.
You fine folks listening on this other end here. I had a brief moment of handshaking in the air with a few bits of...
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know why I can't hear.
Yeah, that was what was going in my head, but not this high-pitched.
Oh, I know. I know why I can't hear.
I know why I can't hear. The dang thing's not plugged in. My headphones are not plugged in.
Yeah, we can hear a lot better.
Guess what? I can hear.
The headphones work a lot better when you plug them into the Zoom recorder.
Yeah, but it's been a day.
It has been.
It's the same length as any other day, but it's been a long day.
Well, right now, you guys might hear a train go by because we're actually camping.
You might hear, music in the background.
Yeah, we're camped in a town.
You might hear people yelling. There might be, gunfire. We hope not.
No, there's riffraff at the VFW.
Yeah.
Just right here.
We're parked next to the VFW in Claremore, Oklahoma.
On a beautiful Friday evening.
Yeah.
And we hear harmonica, so I think there's live music over there.
Live music.
And the train is just...
Round the corner.
Round the corner. We're not used to such loudness.
No.
The VFW's fine. The train is another
Not
story.
so fine.
But we're in the town's little RV park.
You guess you could call it that at the Expo Center.
Yes. We're going to start at the end and then work our way back.
Well, why don't we just start at the beginning and work our way to the end? We've already told them where we're at. Maybe.
Yes. We do have technical difficulties because one of our cords... I don't know, but it's my cord.
You're going to have to rewind that now and hear what you said.
The technical difficulty is that one of our cords has a short in it or something. Or a kink.
Ah, kink.
A kink. Well, at the beginning, we left our place at
5 a.m.-ish.
Yes, it was not late
No.
yet. And
We got, 5 a.m.-ish from our place to, the sun came up. We was already on the other side of Fort Scott, Kansas.
Yes.
We were gone.
Gone. You got home at 1. So we've gotten like 3.5 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
So we're a little bit slap happy right now.
Could be.
We may just doze off during the episode, so forgive us.
Yeah.
Or
it
not.
Could be a long one.
It could be. We could be rambling on for hours, but hang in there with us. We left to go to
Oklahoma. That was the end destination. That's where we were residing right now.
Exactly. But we did not start at Claremore.
We started at
Woolaroc.
Yes.
We had another episode about Woolaroc.
That was my birthday bash.
It sure was, and it was a fantastic time. And since that day, we had been looking forward to this day.
We put it on the calendar, and we made it happen.
We sure did, and I've been looking forward to it, believe it or not.
Really?
Yes. And we didn't make it much past the entrance, really.
Quarter mile. Quarter mile.
Quarter mile.
Hang a left. You'll see it down there on your left.
Tell the folks what we didn't even make it to the museum.
No.
We barely saw any
We
animals.
We was at the museum for 5 hours last time and still didn't see it at all. So
No.
so this time, you'd think we'd go back and visit the museum.
We probably should have, but we were having too much time a quarter mile in.
Yeah, well,
What was the quarter mile in?
it was where all the fun was happening.
Which was?
A mountain man encampment.
What does that entail, Robert?
Yeah, they call it a rendezvous, a get-together, an encampment. Get together, throw knives, tomahawks, shoot, sell their wares, all the good stuff.
The encampment consisted of canvas tents.
Yeah.
And everybody's trying to be period correct. What period would that be?
The fur trade era.
So there was
1800s to 1840.
There were a lot of folks in period dress.
Yes.
Not exactly, because this was not, what is that?
Juried,
or the American Mountain Man Association, or whatever that is. AMM?
Yeah, there you go.
They have juried, and they're very picky. But this one was not nearly as picky, I guess.
No.
Which was just fine. And we saw kids from schools,
local
yes.
school buses coming in, dropping them off.
They don't drop kids off, honey. They don't do that anymore. They have chaperones.
We'll meet you back here in 3 hours.
And apparently, like, our daughter Megan, she's a teacher, 4th grade teacher.
Oh, yeah.
And they just, this past week, had a
field day.
They had a field trip. And
That's it, not field day. Field day is amateur radio.
It's a field trip. And they went down to Silver Dollar City.
Slap happy?
Yes, I am.
Oh, right.
And they had a 2-to-1 ratio. So two
kids for every one adult?
Yes.
Wow.
She has some ornery kids, I think.
That could be. Could be.
Well, going back to the rendezvous.
Yep.
I had a good time. There were several tents and blankets laid out with a lot of neat things.
Yes.
There were some things that were not handmade. And
manufactured stuff.
And there were some kind of, I'm going to say it, some hokey stuff.
You said it.
I did.
How do you spell that?
I'm not going to spell. That's not my strong suit.
No.
That's what spell check's for.
Yeah.
So when I speak, I don't have to spell check.
Grammarly.
Grammarly's an excellent tool. Yes, sir. Well.
You said it.
But there were not, I guess hokey isn't the right word. It's more, it attracted the kids, which was really good.
Yeah.
Get
them interested in it.
Mm-hmm. And then there were some really good things. There was a lot more leather and fur than I
anticipated.
Yeah. There were some
that's the
nice
fur trade
vendors.
era.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. But other rendezvous of this size, didn't we go to one about this size before?
Yeah, well, it was about the size of a Pomme de Terre, I think. It seems like about the same size as that.
Well, I think that and I had a good time. We spent the entire day. We didn't get there when they opened at 10. We got there by 11.
Yeah. Well, we had business.
We had a business call first thing in the morning about 9 o'clock.
At a Casey's, gas station using their Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It worked out great.
Yeah.
And I had enough battery to do that.
Well, that's good.
Are you having difficulty over there, Robert?
I'm just, I don't know.
Just stop fiddling with it. It is okay.
It was until I started fiddling with it.
Oh, we are up in our rooftop tent, and we have some elastic things that Robert just can't
keep my hands off of them. Yep, there were several people there. Several people that I've seen before at different. Ooh,
hot rod.
Hear that hot rod going by?
At the VFW.
Could be Harley. I think it is.
A Harley?
It's hardly running, I think.
I don't know.
Oh.
Though that VFW might get kind of wild.
Yeah.
Well, what did you enjoy the most? I mean, we had a lot of
talking to the people, I think. I'm not a people person, by golly, but by golly, today I was. I was.
You don't like crowds. You like individuals.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, if I can talk to you one-on-one, that's okay. But right now we're mass communicating.
We're mass commuting. What's that from?
That's old brother. Aren't they?
Okay.
Talking to the masses.
Oh, we are. We are. All 5 of you.
Yeah. Thanks for downloading this podcast.
That's awesome.
And there they go.
And there he goes. Rumble, rumble,
Yeah.
rumble.
Alrighty.
There was this gentleman named Moe.
Moe, yes, from Hillsboro. We've talked about him before.
We saw him at Pomme de Terre. Pomme de Terre? How do you say that? Pomme de Terre.
It's Potato Lake.
Oh, okay.
That's what it means.
So,
But it's a Pomme de Terre.
okay.
Yes.
Tell us about Moe.
He is a character. Ain't no telling how old he is because he hasn't told me. But
Well, the gentleman that was next to him said he's under 100.
he looks good for under 100.
Mhm.
You know, looks like Santa Claus.
No, he doesn't. He looks like a mountain man. Santa Claus does not look like a mountain man.
Well,
He doesn't.
how
He
do
has
you
a-
really know?
Just because a man has a white beard does not mean he looks like Santa Claus.
How do you know?
He looks more like a skinny version of that guy in Jeremiah Johnson.
Oh, Grizz?
Yes. A skinny version.
A skinny version. Yeah, a lot more tamer.
Yeah, we listened to him talk for, 30 minutes.
A while.
Yeah, because you wanted to find out how much he was selling buckles for.
Yep.
And so for 30 minutes later.
I got patience. I will wait and wait and wait.
But it was an interesting story.
It was. Always interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Things you learn.
And then, who else did we meet? A guy named Pinky.
Pinky. Yeah.
I did not know this until today. But people have their real names and their camp names.
Oh, yeah.
What's up with that, Robert?
Well, you either got to do something stupid
Okay.
or dumb. That could be, and or.
Uh-huh.
Dumb and stupid.
That's the same thing.
Well, it depends on where you go.
Okay.
Or for something that you do.
Like a trade or
Yes.
something that you're good at. Because we met a guy named Cookie, too.
Yep. He makes cookies.
Yeah.
Always has cookies.
Well, did you know that they had different
Yes.
names?
Yeah.
Now, what if you don't do anything stupid and you don't do anything?
Well,
So do you keep your regular name?
Will. You
Oh.
eventually will.
Oh.
Yep.
Somebody had a name of,
Mm-hmm.
what was it? She who has full bladder or something like that.
Something half or full bladder.
Poor kid.
Yeah.
I
Hate
think
to
it was
have
a
the-
kid.
Hate to have that camp name.
Okay, so we met a guy named Pinky.
Yep. Pinky.
Tell us about Pinky.
He had some great stories.
I think he's been around. He's from Waco, Texas.
He's from Waco. Waco,
Texas.
Texas. He was also, are you sitting down?
I'm sitting.
Drove Willie Nelson's bus for a year and 6 months.
When he was in his early 20s.
The Willie Nelson's bus.
The Willie.
Wilford P. Nelson.
That's not his name.
I just want to call him that.
I know. You confused me the first time you did that when we went
We're not
to
going to see Wilford P. Nelson. I don't know. We're going to see Willie Nelson.
Yes. In our family, folks,
Yeah.
Willie Nelson is really,
Wilford P. Nelson.
yes. And so,
I don't know what the P stands for, but I just like saying it,
Yes.
especially with Wilford in front of it.
I think so. So
So
And
anyway, Pinky had some interesting stories about Willie and running around with Willie and driving a bus all over, wherever he went. But the
And-
one that got me
that was so cute. Go ahead.
is somewhere in Fort
Somewhere.
Worth. There was a Willie Nelson look-alike contest going on, and
And Willie got Pinky.
Willie got Pinky to go in there with him and
Enter.
enter him in. And at the door, the
doorman.
doorman was saying, well, that's a Willie Nelson look-alike contest happening tonight. And
What's your name?
What's your name?
Tom.
Tom. My name's Tom. And long story short of it, the real Willie Nelson placed second in a Willie Nelson look-alike contest.
That was hilarious. And
Yeah.
then he said that the first place winner and Willie and Pinky became really good friends.
Yeah, well, that's pretty neat.
I said Willie Good Friends.
Willie Good Friends. You made a funny. I'm so tired I don't even know it.
Were you surprised that I made it funny?
You did.
It was funny.
It was funny in my mind. There goes the train.
Yep, that probably every 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, we're going to sleep good tonight.
I'm exhausted, so,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hear that.
Oh, yeah, you'll hear that. You'll hear that.
And then, yeah, we talked to him for a long time. He had some sort of recruitment thing going on.
He was trying to recruit
I
us.
think he was going to get commission if you joined.
If I joined in and started, selling my wares right there.
So, how would do you pay for, like, a camp spot? Do you join a club? What's going on?
I ain't quite figured it out, but I think you could do a camp spot or what they call a trader's blanket.
That's just a blanket on the ground with stuff on it.
Like Moe had.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that. And I think that's fairly reasonable.
So
$10,
it's basically camp, setting up camp, and you pay for booth space.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
And everybody was. Oh, we met a couple. I didn't catch their names, but they knew where Ayler's Drug or Ayler's Variety in El Dorado Springs was, which is where my hometown is.
They were from Gas, Kansas.
Gas.
GAS.
Wow.
Golf Alpha Sierra.
Well, that was. I didn't remember that, but they were a nice couple.
That's the only thing I remember. But then they also knew, where Ayler's Variety Store.
Yep. And then we told them about White Grill, and we talked about flea markets.
Yeah.
It was good. Now, they don't go to juried rendezvous. They like those kind of rendezvous, and she's like, my dress isn't totally period correct because of this, and but they have fun, and they had a lot in their camp, a lot of like dressers and stuff.
Just like they moved in there.
They did for like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to haul that much stuff.
We already haul a lot of stuff in our Jeep. Have you noticed that?
I need a bigger Jeep.
Don't say that, because then we'll just buy more stuff.
That's true. Trailer.
Buy more stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm afraid not.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's going to happen. The next trailer that we get is a teardrop.
For the mother-in-law?
For the mother-in-law suite and the dog babysitter.
Oh, yeah. Well,
she's looking forward to that, So she wants to... She
wants to travel with us.
Yes, but she can't ride in there. We've got to figure out something.
Oh, we need to put a back seat back in the Jeep's what you're saying.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, we stray.
We cannot strap her on the top of the roof like that one movie.
Lampoon's Vacation.
That's the one.
Yeah, she said that was a no-go.
Not acceptable.
That is not acceptable.
Okay. Glad we got that out of the way.
Now, you remember, you love your mother-in-law.
Oh, I do.
So
She's the best mother-in-law I ever had.
Yes.
She's my favorite mother-in-law. I can say that.
You can say that. You have something to compare to.
That's right.
All righty then.
What was your favorite part of that experience?
Oh, I liked walking around and seeing all the wares and talking with the people.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked looking. There were a couple of booths that had bags with with the beads on it, and I'm interested in that. And I think someday I'll have you make a nice little deerskin bag, a small one.
Yeah.
And I think I would like to try sewing on some beads, the ones that you do sew on like 4 at a time.
Yep, lazy stitch.
Yes, and make some sort of design. I'm interested in doing that. Oh, we saw a lady do what was that loom?
Inkle.
An inkle loom, and made sashes.
Yeah.
And they make. I looked as we were driving.
Look them up.
I looked them up, and she showed me her pattern book, and she said this was her first one. And she was just at her tent, and I noticed she was doing a craft, and we talked for a little while, and I like that. But they make travel size looms. That might be a thing.
Travel loom?
A travel loom. And I also liked comparing some of the bags that they have. The leather bags that not necessarily had the beads on them, but I liked them because you've been making some bags, and so I've been looking at how other people make bags. And
your bag maker.
You know what?
What?
Your skill level is like way surpassed everybody's that I saw today.
Well, maybe they didn't make them.
Maybe they didn't, but yours are awesome. I like your bags.
Well, good. Well, good.
You're doing some vintage ones, vintage hunting bags. Even though they're new.
Got one in the works though that I'm looking forward to finishing it.
It has beads on it.
It does have beads on it.
Tune in to Instagram on those.
That's right.
But people were admiring not only your beard, but people knew that you had a Grizz hat.
Yep.
And they admired your hunting bag that you carried today.
We'll call it a hunting pouch.
Okay, it's a pouch.
Yeah. We also met some people from Nebraska.
Are they the ones with the buffalo hide?
Yes.
And all the hides. And he skins his own?
He tans 120 to 125 buffalo a year.
Just buffalo.
That's all I got out of him.
But doesn't he skin or doesn't he tan other hides?
Probably all the other fur hides there.
They were good looking fur.
Fox, otter,
badger,
raccoon, badger, yeah. I think a coyote or two in there.
Yeah, there were coyotes in there.
So
there were a lot.
Yeah, there was.
And there were a lot of hats.
Mm-hmm. And there was an antelope too. I ended up buying an antelope hide.
What was that?
Not hide, but leather.
Leather. What was that one purse with the toes on it? I just don't care for it. Ew.
As the dew claws off a deer.
Yeah, I don't care for that.
It's not your cup of tea.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know that now.
I know that. I'm not going to make you one.
Thank you.
And I ended up buying a partial buffalo hide.
You did. It was a good price, and you just needed to do some repair on your new buffalo.
That's right. So
new, old, vintage buffalo jacket.
Yeah.
And there's enough.
You could make other things out of it as well.
Yes, it's big enough to where you're going to have
leftovers.
Some good projects.
Yeah. I know somebody that could possibly use some of that.
Who would that be?
Can't tell.
Okay.
Secret.
All right, secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Can't keep secrets from me.
So, that was your favorite part?
I think so. I enjoyed the day.
Wasn't tired at all. You even did your Facebook thing today.
Yeah, for my Scrivener Solutions and GaylaScrivener.com, every Friday at 2, I do a
Central Time.
2 Central Time, I do a Facebook Live. And we didn't have internet down there.
Had to go up quarter mile.
We went back up to the entrance and crossed our fingers that we had internet. And we did. And it was, we had some internet issues because I think that my screen blacked out and just some weird stuff happened. But oh well.
We got it done.
Got it done. Committed to doing it. And you know what I think we should do, though?
What's that?
I think we should do a Instagram Live, and as much as we can, maybe a daily Instagram Live when we start going for the entire month of May.
Daily Instagram Live.
Mm-hmm. For the entire month of May.
Just
talking.
Random things?
Yeah. This is where we're at, and I don't know. I think that would be fun. Let's try it.
Well, if somebody likes that, please comment below.
Yes. All 5 people that listen.
How do you know that's how many? We're mass communicating here.
We are mass communicating. If these 5 people will share with other 5 people, then those 5 people may share with other 5 people.
Oh, yeah. See? Mass
and
communication.
And then that's mass communicating. But we had a great day, and we're going to...
Lovely, 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 lovely weather.
I was a little chilled, but the sun was great. The breeze was a little chilly, but it was perfect I thought it was perfect.
62 degrees, something maybe like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sunny and 62.
And we stayed there literally all day. We didn't make it past the encampment.
Nope. Got to go back again for the
For the museum again. But it's fairly close to home. How many hours?
3.5.
Yeah, I guess it is a little far, but not too bad.
3.5 hours. It's no worse than driving to St. Louis.
Yeah.
Same.
This is much better.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's no high-rise, hotels or...
And Woolaroc is outside of Bartlesville, Oklahoma.
Yep, between it and Pawhuska, I believe.
It was a good time, and we recommend it. This is the weekend for the encampment.
Spring mountain.
And then they have one in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
And
October.
And it's very educational, and you meet a lot of good people. Just a good time. It would be fun to camp out there someday.
Spend the night.
But you can't do it in a rooftop tent.
No, they don't allow that.
They don't. You have to have one of those canvas tents with the...
A little teepee.
Or a teepee.
Or a lean-to. Or, something of that sort.
I'm kind of used to sleeping on top of the Jeep, honey.
I know.
I don't know if I could...
Get you caught.
Yeah.
Get you off the ground.
Okay. I'm not sure. We're gonna not do that right now. We'll just go visit.
Okay.
Well, this is what I told you.
Uh-oh.
I said if we really wanted to get into this, we have to buy a storage shed for just the tent and the stuff.
Yeah.
And the everything that goes with your Mountain Man encampment.
Yeah.
So
not quite yet.
Yeah. Someday. But we'll get there someday. But right now we've got other things we're doing.
Priorities.
Yeah.
That's why we're at a ham fest.
So at about 5 o'clock, before they kicked us out, we made our way to Claremore.
400 Veterans Parkway.
Yes. Because you have some ham evangelist stuff to do this
Going
weekend.
from one extreme to the other.
I do have to admit, I like the Mountain Man stuff better than the ham stuff. I get bored.
People?
No, people are fine.
Yeah.
There's some interesting people at a ham
At both
fest.
places.
At both places. Of course, people say that about us too. So those are interesting people.
Those are interesting.
But I could just sit down at a ham fest and just crochet or read or do something, and I'm not interested in all
right in with the other ladies.
No,
there's some of them crochet,
maybe.
Quilt.
Well,
There's that train again.
It's coming around the bend.
There you go.
All right, but no, here at the ham fest, I'm not interested in seeing
Drop me off at the pool and pick me up later.
Yes. All those electronic things just don't really interest me
Whiz
so
bang
much.
gizmos.
I'll look at it because there might be some sort of treasure.
Yeah.
But then there's ladies in there hoping to get business from me, but I'm not really into what they have to offer either, so that's okay.
Yeah.
But I have a good time. We've already been there. We came in because we knew that we were going to camp right next to the expo center.
Yeah.
And it was the Mountain Man and the expo center was about an hour away.
50 miles.
Mm-hmm. And so we came and camped, and we needed to get with the camp host because we tried to reserve a spot, but they wouldn't let us because all we needed was
electric only.
Electronic only.
We're at an electronic show type thing.
Electric only, and they don't accept reservations for that.
Well, good.
We found out via email. So we came here, and sure enough, there's a lot of open spaces, but we were like, we just want electric only. Ends up what they actually do is they let you pick whatever site, or they put you in a RV site, and you just don't use the water or the sewer.
Yeah.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Yeah. And it chops off, I don't know, $20, I think.
See, 17 to,
I think it's $20 off.
Yeah. Just electric only.
Yeah. And we were instructed to get with the camp host, and she's like, do you have a tent? And we're like, yeah. Well, the city won't let you tent camp here. I'm like, and And then we had to explain what was on top of our roof.
Yeah.
And she's like, so you're not going to be putting anything down on the ground? It's like, no. And then Robert showed her a picture, and she's like, well, I think that will be okay.
Yeah.
You know, we've had motorcyclists come in with these little pop-up things and on little tiny trailers and stuff like that. Yeah, that'll be good. And I said, well, we don't want you to get in trouble. And she's like, I'm 74 years old. I've been in trouble before.
I might have got her in trouble when I said, yeah, that's a good start on 100.
You would have been in trouble.
I think I was in trouble.
She could take you.
She could whoop me.
I think she really could. That's what I want to be when I'm old, is spry.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
Are you scared?
No.
Oh, okay.
But her husband did pull up a front row seat to watch us
He
unpack.
came out. She said, apparently she told him that, you got to see this.
They got all kinds
and
of
so
luggage racks on
he
there.
pulled over his lawn chair and watched us set up.
Yeah. I thought, pull up a front row seat. Oh, I am.
And then he asked questions. And I think he was very concerned. He's like,
where's your air conditioner?
Can you run an air conditioner off that inverter? You know, and he must have mentioned air conditioner like 5 times.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, we don't,
if we need to get cooler, we just drive to a different spot.
Or
follow the cooler weather.
Exactly. Sometimes we don't.
Yeah. Sometimes gotta be in hot places, and you just suck it up, Buttercup.
Yep. But so we made it here. We set up. We paid. And we know that there's going to be rain.
It's going to be here tomorrow.
And it's just during the day, 11 to...
Yeah, 11.
11 to 11? Are you serious?
I haven't officially checked it out yet, but yeah.
We're going to be wet.
Well, we brought rain gear.
Yes, we did.
So we'll find out.
Not my rain boots, though. I really miss my rain boots. You said no.
You don't need them.
But I'm going to ruin my little shoes.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Oh, well.
Oh, wow.
But it's going to rain, and our camp hosts are so nice. They're like, if you need anything, just let us know. Then our neighbor that I guess has lived here for quite some time.
Let's say 6 years.
And mows the lawn and stuff in the trailer next to us. He's like, you know, if you get cold or if you get wet or anything, you just let us know or let me know.
Or if you want to watch TV.
It's like, okay. Very nice people.
Oh, my. Excuse me, 11 to 11. I just checked the forecast. 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay.
50% chance.
Okay.
11 a.m., 80.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 80% chance all the way until 6 a.m. Sunday morning.
Oh, we're going to be... Well, we can sleep in Sunday morning and then pack up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hopefully it's... The weatherman is lying on this one, hopefully.
It's not that far.
They are wrong.
It's
going to be bright and sunny.
The only thing, I don't care about walking over to the expo because we're literally
Footsteps.
Yeah. We're not that far away from it.
300 feet.
But I just... The tent, in the weather, in the rain, packing up in the rain. Just
yeah. It'll be sunny.
In the rain?
No, Sunday.
Sunday sunny.
Yeah, Sunday sunny.
We'll do another podcast after this ham fest. I know you already went in there.
Yeah, I bought stuff already. 3 things.
Things.
3 things.
You know that we live in a 385...
86
square feet. You've already filled that 1 square foot.
Yeah. I start to stacking stuff on top.
Yes,
it'll fit. It's
fit.
like you in the garbage can. Oh, it'll fit.
I do not overfill it. You just don't empty it fast enough.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, I think we've had these folks suffer long enough.
I don't know.
They know what we've done. That rendezvous. You are what we need to come up with some clever name that encompasses all that you do.
Oh my.
Like a ham or something.
Say that again.
Ham.
Was that hard to say?
Not really.
Just move your lips there a little bit.
Just move your lips, which would stand for amateur. I don't know. What did you say?
Ham radio, adventure, mountain, man, music. That's about all I got. 3 M's.
3 M's. Mm-hmm.
There you go. 3 M.
But no,
Isn't that
I mean,
adhesive?
that is an adhesive, but there's the ham radio, amateur radio,
Yep.
and adventure.
Yep.
You could put an O in there if
But
you want to
if you
do
got-
overlanding.
Yeah.
Eh.
Hamo.
Ham. I don't know. There are other individuals out there that do, I think, 3 of the 4 things that you really like. That
Yes.
you know, like
We've discussed this before.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Just can't find that 4th one.
Well, they're out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like snowballing high weeds. Hard to find.
Well, let's wrap it up. Where can people see the development of your leather bags?
On social media, of course.
Which social media do you prefer?
I prefer Instagram.
Why so? How do they find you on Instagram?
Look up Been There Doing That.
That's correct. And then we are surely going to have videos of the encampment. Maybe not a long
I didn't
video.
do any videos. I hope you did.
I did. I
Mhm.
snuck some in there.
Yeah.
And I cannot guarantee the quality because I was just kind of walking with the GoPro.
Yep. I've
And-
seen you going like this sometimes. It's like, just stand still.
You know
I
what?
didn't know you wasn't recording, though.
You know what?
What's that?
People can't see us in the podcast, so they couldn't see you just motioning like that just now.
You were going like this.
They can't see. Maybe we need to start recording
We need
or
to
like
do-
videoing our podcast because the
That's a
people,
2-for-1. You can just throw it on YouTube.
YouTube and on iTunes.
Multi-platform. We're mass communicating.
All right.
Wrap it up, Gayla. Where else can they
Well,
find us?
If you have any comments,
Questions, concerns.
I'm going to say what Dennis Garman said. If they're negative, just keep them to yourself.
Yeah.
If you like what we do, then just share away. That's
Share
awesome.
away.
And, beentheredoingthat.com. And you can always contact us at podcast@beentheredoingthat. I think that's a website or an email that's working, but
You
catch
never
us
know.
on social media on Been There Doing That on Instagram mainly, but we're also on Facebook. So until next time.
Watch your top knot.